welcome you back to NBA Tip-Off presented by Lilly. Got the Clippers and the Lakers coming up later tonight here on ESPN. And what a season it's been for the Clips. They started 3-2, then went 3-19, and now 21-7. They are within a game of the 500 mark, and we'll try to accomplish that tonight at Crypto against the Lakers. Let's start there. Let's start with Kawhi Leonard, who for the last 2 months has been just on fire. Only SGA and Luka averaging more, and he's shooting the ball well. He's averaging 30 a night. It's been something to see.
There's no denying when you talk about the healthy players in the league, when they all show up to play, Kawhi's still one of the top elite players in the game on both ends of the floor. That line drive jumper is money. And the fact that he's a lockdown defender, a champion not only with the Spurs, but how he led the Toronto Raptors. You know, if he's in uniform, you have a chance. But as it relates to winning the West, they just don't have enough, even if him playing at an all-star, all-NBA level.
Yeah, Harden dealt, Zubac's dealt, but Lawrence Frank, their basketball ops guys said, you know, the goals have not changed. This isn't a white flag. The goals haven't changed. They want to win games and make the playoffs. Yeah, I expected that response.
They're going to make the playoffs.
It's not enough.
Because the
white
other teams
flag.
Not enough.
It ain't even got no flag. You know, Kawhi Leonard is, to me, amazing. I've never seen a basketball player who can miss that much time and don't have any rust.
None.
Like, most players, when you miss large chunks of time, Ernie, like it takes you a while to get it back. He is the most amazing player I've ever seen who, like, he can miss a year or 2 months and come back and be like one of the 5 best players in the world. I mean, it's flat out incredible, but the Clippers, they're not contenders or, I mean, you trade Harden, you trade Zubac, you just shedding salary trying to get below the apron.
Right now, standing at number 9, they did get a big night out of Benedict Mathurin, who they got in the Zubac deal at 38 last night.
Well, they still in the play-in, Ernie.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing about Kawhi, though, he reminds me of what you be careful, because if you're trying to, like, lose games, let's say, as a franchise, and I'm not saying they are, but judging by the trades, it doesn't seem like they're going for it this year. Mm-hmm. So, okay, but he could be Jaylen Brown. He's like, no, this is not a rebuild. We're still going to try to win games, and he can single-handedly score enough baskets and create much attention to make you win games. And so,
but it don't do them any good to win. They don't have any draft picks.
I don't think you could turn off, as you call him, the cyborg. I don't think you could turn him off.
No,
and say
he's a hell of a player.
You're just going to play.
The question was, did they wave the white flag? They had waved the purple, orange, blue, all the flags.
And how about OKC winning a championship with a young team ahead of schedule, and they get the Clippers pick this year? That's why the Clippers also need to win versus tanking, because they also now going to concede a top flight pick to the number 1 seed in their conference.
Which is crazy to think about.
Another thing about Kawhi, this is impressive. 24 guys in the league have more steals than fouls committed. The best ratio belongs to Kawhi Leonard, 86 steals, 52 fouls.
Crazy.
The claw has definitely returned in force. Meantime, the Lakers. Okay, so here's what LeBron says. There have been times when we're at our best, we look really good. And there are other times where it's disgusting.
You know what that sounds like, Ernie?
What?
Sounds like an old man. Like when you wake up in the morning, sometimes I'll be like, ooh, I feel good. Then that next day you'll be like,
that's
sciatica,
disgusting.
Sciatica, it's hurting me. Yeah. That is the absolute. He just described who he should be and who the team should be based on what their personnel is at that time. They are old in certain parts. They don't have perimeter.
Wait, he's the only one old.
But they don't have perimeter defense young at the perimeter. So now there's no resistance for guys to get downhill. Yeah. And I think that is the biggest thing. You know, yes, they don't have a great shot blockers, but they have shot block ability. But they do not have resistance at the 1, 2, and 3 position. And that is indicative of why they play like that. I agree
J.J.
with
Bennett
Kenny.
going more to his zone, too, to address the defensive issues on that team.
Absolutely, and like you mentioned, like Luka and Austin Reeves have been terrific offensively. Luka flirt with a triple-double every night. Austin Reeves been killing the league, averaging over 25 points, but they've been a turnstile on defense. And whoever comes to town can just beat them off the dribble, drive and kick, and get other guys open. But you wanted to also get more from DeAndre Ayton as an anchor when you acquire him as the Lakers, and he's been pedestrian a lot of times, and I just don't think the Lakers, even though LeBron does a really good job at his
But when you
agent
open a bee's nest and all the bees, it's hard to block all the bees. You got DeAndre in there like this. Like, come on, it's like
The Lakers,
you got to have resistance out front.
But even offensively,
the Lakers like an Oprah Winfrey show. You get a basket. You get a basket. You get a basket. Everybody who plays against the Lakers, they gonna make everybody look good. I mean, they're like the Washington Generals. They're gonna make every team's the Globetrotters against them. I mean, and we can keep sugarcoating it. And I know they're gonna make us talk about the Lakers. The Lakers are a mediocre team. Now they got some really good teams in the West that we should be talking about, because I'm starting to get on this San Antonio bandwagon right now. Obviously, we got OKC and Denver. We got Houston. But, man, them Spurs, they're knocking on that door.
Still, number 5 in the West right now, the Lakers. And for the 11th time this season, expected to have LeBron and Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic together on the floor.
You get a basket. You get a basket.
Which has been a rarity.
what you want to do? What you want to do?
Tell Chuck the Clippers traded Zubats. Those are Zubaz.
Shout out to the great Chris Webber and Rick Mahorn, boy. That was a fun time. Chris Webber was in high school then. I knew it was time for me to go into
Shawn
TV
Macy.
after I saw him.
When we come back, can you believe it? Just over 7 weeks remaining in the NBA's regular season as we welcome you to NBA Tip-Off. It's presented by Lilly. Studio J here in Atlanta. Great to have you with us. Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and sitting in for Shaquille O'Neal tonight, Jalen Rose.
The house that Jalen built.
Always great to see you.
Hey, we're on the house that Jalen built.
Smarter, better looking, a lot of things you bring to the table.
ESPN, the house that Jalen built.
I feel like KD when he joined the Warriors.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm saying is that these dudes have been taking off. You took off last week. He took off this week.
Hey, let me tell you something. You don't want to go there, do you? As many times you took off.
I've never taken off on ESPN ABC.
I've only done like 2 shows.
I know.
I've never taken off.
Yeah.
That's the point.
For all the years we've been doing ESPN
I've
and
never
ABC.
taken off. It's coming.
This is a great day. Should be a national holiday. Charles Barkley's birthday.
Oh, happy
63.
birthday.
63 years old.
Thank you.
Today. Working on your birthday.
I'm excited to be
here. He took off last week.
So impressive.
Can't take off 2 weeks
Took
in a
off for
row.
the Super Bowl last week or a couple weeks ago. So, so here's the deal. Shaq's not here, but Shaq did have a message for the Chucks.
This can't be good.
The Diesel.
Hey, Charles, this is Shaq. I know I'm looking good, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I just want to say happy birthday, brother. I love you so much. I miss you guys. I miss you, Kenny, and you know I miss you, Ernie. And Chuck, I just want to say happy birthday. Happy, this is not AI. Happy birthday. I repeat, this is not AI. Happy birthday, Chuck.
This dude got an A. He said
Is that really?
AI birthday.
Hold it. Is that
No, that's
him?
that's AI. That's not him. No, he said it, but
Okay.
it's AI.
I gotta
can
admit, I
tell.
like you like that suit.
Well, it's a Gucci suit, but it doesn't exist. He made it.
It's really
AI.
loud. You know,
It's
it depends
AI.
on where you're from.
It depends.
If you're from Leeds, Alabama, no. But if you're from Detroit, Michigan, yes.
You could carry that.
Yeah.
You know,
No, he
it's all
can.
good.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I hate about suits like that. They only work on little skinny people.
Or AI.
Or
Shaq.
Or AI.
Yeah.
He sends an AI video message.
So that's nice and everything, but I was really kind of hoping for this.
I thought it was real.
We've all received these.
We all received this.
This is the worst gift ever.
I can tell. I've sent this to so many people,
Happy birthday!
and they're like, "Hey, how did you know? How did you get him to do that?"
Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday!
This is the worst gift ever.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Who? You, Chuck. That's who.
Look, man.
This is Shaq not even here and stealing the show here in the first segment.
Oh, my God.
So anyway, happy birthday. Happy
Thank you,
63, man.
Thanks to every single person sent me a text today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Meant a lot to me, everybody.
Yeah. We would love to tell you that we got this, Cooper flag,
Come on, Ernie, lie.
and he's not going to play tonight for Dallas
Ernie,
Mavericks.
the election was stolen. You tell a lie long enough, people will believe it.
As they take
The
on
election was stolen.
the Minnesota Timberwolves. So Dallas has not had a losing streak this long all century. They have lost 9 in a row.
Wow.
And longest since
Let's just go ahead and put 10 in the books.
97-98.
Let's go ahead and put 10 in the books before the game.
And the other news out of Dallas, Kyrie Irving will not. If you were thinking maybe Kyrie Irving might come back this year, no, it's not going to happen.
For the Mavs, trading Luka ends up going down as one of the worst moves in the history of the NBA. To only get a couple of minutes out of Kyrie and AD combined in a basketball game, to give up a first NBA caliber player, and now already traded AD, and Kyrie's only played in 50% of the games he's eligible to play. Cooper Flag saved him, basically getting lucky, getting him as a #1 pick, but it's just really been a disaster for Dallas.
Would it be the worst or the most unfortunate? Meaning, Kyrie got hurt directly after he got traded. Directly. And then Anthony Davis goes down directly. Then you all of a sudden you go, wait, we get the #1 pick out of when your odds of getting it was less than 3%. And so you get it, and then all of a sudden you're thinking you're gonna have these 3 guys together, and they never ever play.
Yeah, but also you got to give them credit. They turning the page. I suggested this a couple months ago. You know what? Trade AD. Kyrie's not gonna play. It's Cooper Flag's team now. So now you're just trying to get draft capital. So I think it was a smart move not playing Kyrie, because to win another 5 or 7 games is not going to help the Mavs going forward. So a smart move by the Mavs. I mean, we can talk about the Luka trade. That's over and done with. But really unfortunate, Kenny. I actually agree with you. But now they're like, hey, you know what? What can we do to get better quicker?
And that draft in 2026 draft is pretty impressive and pretty deep. You're gonna go 15 guys deep. Maybe you might not have generational
and
talent,
you're getting Kyrie back,
but you will have guys that will immediately help your team.
Yes.
Kyrie and AD, obviously future Hall of Famers, both been champions, in theory as the second best players on teams. But when you trade for both of them, when they have a history of injury, it's hard to feel like you're going to be able to rely on them during the regular season enough to get a high seed. And also, if y'all seen the images of AD in the preseason, he looked like he got Chuck's old diet.
Yeah.
Like he really does.
Yeah.
And so
Chuck's
it was
old diet.
hard. Yes.
Well,
It's kind of hard to win like that.
It's interesting you said that, Jalen, because the elephant in the room is this tanking situation we got going on in the NBA. You see what they're doing in Utah. You see what they're doing in D.C. Now you got the Mavs sort of tanking. I've always believed, first of all, tanking has always been part of the NBA. Let's get that out the way.
Sports.
It's sports. I agree with you, Kenny. We've got to come up with some type of solution, because it's not fair to the game, first and foremost. It's not fair to your fan base. I've always suggested this rule. I don't think any NBA team should be able to raise their ticket prices if they're below 500. I've always said that. You cannot raise your ticket prices if your team is below 500. I think they should make that a rule in every sport, to be honest with you.
That'd be interesting, Chuckster. That'd be some incentive.
It'd be, but no, not even if you're still trying to tank, you can't raise your ticket prices, because then you're getting your cake and eat it too. Which, I'm for cake, getting your cake and
eating it too. Yes.
But you should not be able to try to lose. So I've said this 2 things. Number one, every team in the lottery should get 1 ping pong ball. They shouldn't give you more balls.
So everybody,
Yes.
And that came out the other day too. Hey, maybe we're thinking about everybody's on the same level playing field.
Because the team that had the worst record, I think, has only got the #1 pick like 2 out of 25 years. So give everybody 1 ping pong ball.
If you don't make the playoffs.
If you don't make the playoffs. But also, this is another one. If you trade a pick, it's gone. Because now teams they can manipulate well, if it falls in the top 3 or 4 or top 7 protected. No. Everybody gets one ping pong ball who's in the lottery. So
I would agree with that because there is.
But what about the other one too?
No, I think because what you're saying, like I look at the Indiana Pacers who are in last place. But when Tyrese Halliburton is there, they're not a last place team.
Yeah.
So they're last place for this year. So all of a sudden you get the #1 pick and you bring in Tyrese Halliburton back and you were in the NBA Finals the year before. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, I'm not saying that they're tanking because they actually were losing games early in the season, but that wouldn't be fair to teams that do things like that and have an opportunity. The same way when we were playing, when the San Antonio Spurs were able to get Tim Duncan when they had.
But just
David
give
Robinson.
everybody one ping pong ball. Yeah. But the second part of that is you can't protect your pick if you trade it away.
Yeah.
Because now teams are doing that like, well, we got to lose games, so make sure we're in such a thing. No, if you trade a pick, it's gone. But one ping pong ball, and y'all know I like ping pong balls around here because y'all made a habit of it for a while.
I like the idea.
Yo, dropping ping pong balls on his forehead.
I like the idea of one ping pong balls, but the problem for the NBA is almost like players going from high school to college. They've shown that it actually works because we've seen so many success stories go from high school to college, so it kind of looks weird all of a sudden when you can't go from high school to college. It's the same thing about tanking. It's proven to work.
Tanking is in teams. Kenny, pick back on Kenny.
Yes.
We've been tanking as long as I've been in NBA for 40
sports.
years, and actually, in fairness, that's the only way you can get better. But they're so blatant about it right now. Well, but we shouldn't be giving you extra ping pong balls for losing. That's my only point.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Minnesota side of this first matchup a little bit later in the show. By the way, speaking of the tanking action, Indiana at Washington tonight. Both with 15 wins.
Hey, Carl, you are correct. Charles Barkley, Sidney Crawford, Rihanna, and me, and Carl Sunharek.
You didn't even know that. You had no idea Rihanna or Sidney Crawford.
I did not know that. How the hell did I know when their birthday were, fool?
Overall, I mean, I think finally something works, you know, that you got guys competing. You got Wemby kind of set that tone in the first game. And so the competition that's been lacking was there. What do you guys think?
I thought it was better. I like to see it shortened even more. I mean, they only played a quarter, so let's don't give them a cookie for playing hard for a quarter. I've always said that it should be the United States against the world. It's too many games. I don't think LeBron and those guys want to play, and Kawhi, I don't think they want to play a bunch of games. So I like to see it shorter personally, but I thought it was a good weekend for the NBA because you shouldn't have to beg guys. I don't think it's going to be Game 7 intensity, but you can't come out there and give up 200 points and think it was competitive.
Yeah,
I mean, we were borderlining on 200 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, you know, the competitive nature, and shout out to Wembanyama, who's made this statement that he was going to play hard. It reminded me of the late, great Kobe Bryant at one time. I did a benefit game for Hurricane Katrina, and we're going to visit all of these people and giving back and doing all these things. And he gets up in the middle of the bus after I make the speech about how great this is and I appreciate you guys coming. He goes, "Oh, wait, Kenny. By the way, y'all, I'm playing hard today." In a charity game in August. And I was like, he set the tone, and that's what Wemby did for the All-Star game.
How'd you like it, Jalen?
And I agree with Chuck. When you have too many games, it's a lot of stop and go. And how we got here, and props to Adam Silver for trying to do anything to fix it, but you shouldn't have to beg them to play hard. So if you're going to do that, maybe it should be U.S. against the world. I think that'll create a lot more competition. But you guys know the best players set the tone, whether it's the All-Star weekend or the regular season. When you get to the Sixers, Dr. J's setting the tone. Hakeem the Dream is setting the tone. Reggie Miller is setting the tone. So Wembanyama did a really good job of challenging everybody to play hard.
Did you see the thing, Ernie, when Giannis' son saw Wemby for the first time? And he goes, "Man, he's tall." And Giannis goes, "Yeah, he's tall, but he's not better than me. He's not better than me." He says to his son.
Exactly.
He's like, "Really?" He said, "No, son, he's not better than me."
How about Dame Lillard winning that thing for the third time? Hasn't played this year.
It was great to see him back. He's a great player.
Tone setter. He's another guy. He's a tone setter.
I thought it was. I love the fact that he put himself at risk. To be honest with you, because you're shooting in the gym by yourself. To go out there in front of all those people, you got to give him some props. Like, you know what? I don't care if I win or lose. I'm gonna go out here and have some fun because this is a celebration of basketball. So I'm gonna give him credit for putting himself out there and not worried about winning or losing. And obviously, him winning is a bonus.
100%. That's what competition is about. If you compete in table tennis, you compete at All-Star Weekend, you compete in the game. Those are the guys, and that's why he is Dame time. And now he also is pulled back from what I'm hearing, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson saying that they're going to all come back next year. And that's what the dunk contest is scared of. They're scared. Get a dog, all you high jumping flyers. Get a dog. Y'all so scared to compete against each other and show who's the best high flyer.
Agreed.
No.
That's where I was going next.
That's it. That's the only place.
We're still saying the same thing about the dunk.
The glory of the dunk contest on Saturday night was those were the top players that were competing on Sunday. Until we get that, it's not going to be as nostalgic as it used to be. It's just not going to happen.
And let me tell you something. I don't even know if four-peat is a word. If Mac McClung had been in it, it would have been a four-peat. Because I saw a couple of the things he was doing on social media. He would have won again.
But you know what? Doing Shaq's dunk, man, and watching dunkers that aren't in the NBA, it reminded me of something. Those guys are fearless. Imagine you're a guy, your wife and 2 kids in the stands, you're making $40 million a year. You're not jumping over 5 people. And so those guys are so fearless and want to make a name for themselves. They're still willing to press the envelope to take the dunk contest to another level.
When there's certain guys that do a dunk, I don't care how simple it is, though, Jalen, and being a former dunk contest contestant, if they do it.
Were you really?
No, I'm telling you, because I'm sitting here.
Did you win?
I got money for it. I came in second. Thank you. I lost to Dominique. I ain't lose to you. So how about that? I lost Dominique Wilkins. But I'm saying, when you see Dominique Wilkins or anyone, just do a regular windmill and they're this much over. It doesn't matter if they jumped over 5 people because you see the height that they're at and the athleticism and the greatness. And I always say that what separates NBA players is the dunk contest.
But Dominique, one of the top 50 players. So say a player
but that's what separates
that's averaging 3 points doing that, it doesn't hit the same.
As great as the 3-point contest is, there's some guy in the gym going, oh yeah, you know what, I can make 20 out of 25 threes, and he goes in the gym and he does it. But when you put this over the rim, they go, we can't do that. That's why I'm not in the NBA. To me, the dunk contest separates what the NBA players are because they shoot it and they dunk it like that.
You mentioned cookies. Is this true? Oh, before
Kenny
that.
Yeah, give my guy Jess some
Kenny,
love.
what the hell is this?
Here's your video.
And he had the fresh cut.
Oh, that was a miss. Hey, that's a hell of a miss, though. I'll take that miss.
Look at
And you knock it off.
I didn't clap for you.
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for also. Should try that some other time. That was very